Okay, so here's my audience. So, okay, so when I look at people, like I see a lot of things that they're focusing on. It's how to get healthy, how to save money, and how to save time. So one thing that I found that has helped me do all of those things in my life is to meal prep. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about the benefits that I've received from meal prepping. Let's see here. So I'm going to talk about how to make healthy food choices, how to save money, and how to save time. So by choosing a meal prep, we can do all of those things. The Daily Health Post states, unlike foods purchased from the grocery store, restaurants do not have to disclose ingredients, calories, fat, or additives in your meal. MSG hides in everything from pizza sauce to pastas, meats, and more. While your favorite restaurant may disclose some allergens, few disclose key nutrition information to help you make healthy choices. So, as we know, if you go out to a restaurant, we don't really know what's in the food, like they mentioned here in the post. If we go to the grocery store and buy all the ingredients, we know exactly what's going into the recipe that we're making. So, like the quote states, you're actually being able to choose what you're putting into your body. You can also apply your meals to any specific diets or restrictions. So, for me, I'm gluten, and I can't have gluten or dairy. So, if I go out to a restaurant, it's really hard for me to find things that don't have dairy or gluten. They might have not one or the other, but it's hard to find something that doesn't have both. So, by making it myself, I can make sure that I'm not putting in any dairy or gluten. So, um, the next thing, you have healthy food prepped and ready to grab and go. So um, instead of like making a peanut butter, like having to hurry up and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which isn't that healthy, or stopping at McDonald's because you forgot to make lunch the day before, if you meal prep, you have something ready to just grab out of the fridge. It's healthy to eat. You know what you're putting in your body, and you could just head out the door and go. Let's see. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is how we can save money. So there's a quote, thisfitsme.com states, not only will your health improve by foregoing high-calorie meals at restaurants, so will your finances. Eating healthy meals at home can cut your food budget dramatically. When you consider that a healthy and satisfying meal can be prepared for less than $30 for four, it is difficult to imagine that a run-through drive-through for the same cost is the best option. So saving money by meal prepping, that's what we're focusing on. So we can make less trips to the grocery store. We are planning out exactly what we're going to eat throughout the month. We're making a grocery list. We're going to go to the store once or twice a month, depending how often you need to go for yourself. And we're getting everything we need for those recipes. So we're not halfway through a meal and we're like, oh, oops, I don't have this. Can you run to the store? Or I need to go get this at the store, right? So everything's right there. We're saving money. We're not having to go multiple times back and forth. And then also you can plan your meals based on your budget. So Willie and I, we have a budget for pretty much everything. Like, we have a specific budget for meals, for food every month that we can't go over. So if it's like $200 a month, we know each week we could spend $50. So if I'm writing out my grocery list, I know that I only have $50 to spend and I can't go over that. So that will help you save money and not just going and buying, things here and there. Like I said, if you have to leave and go pick something up, it's probably not going to be in your budget. So the last point, thisfitsme.com also states, it usually takes me about 1 to 2.5 hours to do so. So she's talking about meal prepping, but it is so well worth it. Doing this allows me to be prepared and have my food at my finger's reach whenever I'm hungry. Therefore, I'm never tempted to eat outside of my goals. Ourhealth.org gives us some insight. Meal prep saves you time in the long run by reshaping your routine. How many mornings do you open the fridge to pack your peanut butter sandwich How many mornings do you open the fridge to pack your lunch and stare at the options or lack of options before either settling on the usual peanut butter sandwich or deciding to eat out? Narrow down the decisions and opt for meal prep. So I think meal prepping can kind of be intimidating to some people. Like some people maybe don't know how to cook, or they don't want to put out that much time into it. They think, oh man, like I see posts of people, like, they have, like, their whole counter filled with stuff, and they're like, okay, I'm ready to meal prep, and, like, that could be intimidating, thinking that you have to deal with all this food at once, cook all these different meals, but ultimately it's going to save you time, because by taking 2 hours, like she said, 2.5 hours, one day a week to prepare all the meals for the week, rather than every day having to go in and make breakfast, make lunch before you go to work, make dinner every day before, so you can eat. That takes a lot of time. That's like way more than 2.5 hours, I think. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's more than 2.5 hours. So, and then also, again, it's less trips to the grocery store. So less time driving back and forth. You're saving time by not having to leave your house and go back to the store. And then you have stuff that's ready to just grab and go, so you don't have to stop and make it. You can just take it out the door. So I think that meal prepping is getting, an answer to getting a little bit of all these things back. Our money, our time, and it's going to help us be healthier. That's it. Thank you.